Before we can even explain how to build the best sales presentation in the world, you need to start at the end, knowing how people buy. And the last years, a lot of things have changed, especially the way prospects look into the market have changed. And it always starts with the same step. I, or your prospect maybe better, is aware of a problem. And when they're aware of a problem, they will look for the problem. They won't look for the solution because they don't know the solution yet. That's a basic mistake a lot of people make. They'll keep talking about their solution, which you shouldn't. You should talk about the problem. So they go investigate the problem. They go to Google. They go to the second largest search engine, that is YouTube. And then when they find something, they'll select a service or a product, and then they'll buy. 4 simple steps. Now, reality is not those 4 steps. Reality has become much more complex because the moment I type in a problem and I start looking for a solution to that problem, very quickly I'll be tagged and retargeted, and everywhere I go I will be followed by cookies, and everything I'll watch, I'll keep being hit with potential solutions. So I'm exposed to information and content all the time. The question now is, when do you sell? And you sell on the moment when your prospect is sending you buying signals. Now here's something very weird. If you know that in the world only 2% of houses is on fire, that means that if you have a fire extinguisher, you go out into the world and you knock on a door and the house is on fire, you will sell it immediately, and you can debate, should it be powder, should it be water, should it be compressed air? But most salespeople, they do that all the time to people that do not have that problem. Their house is not on fire. So if you go out in the world, you only have 2% of houses that are on fire. So the problem is you can only do this trick with your fire extinguisher to somebody that is ready to buy, that is giving you the buying signals. And what's a typical buying signal? How much does it cost? How would it work to implement? I mean, these are very classic questions. So what do we got to do is, and what most people do wrong, is that 95 to 98%, depending on the studies, of people are not ready to buy. So it means that we need to produce our content, we need to talk in our sales decks, we need to talk on our landing pages, on our website, we need to share educational information for those who are not ready to buy. And at a certain stage, of course, we need to explain what we do and what the solution is so people can understand it, but make absolute sure that once somebody is looking for the problem, you hit them with content that is addressing the problem, that is not already giving the solution, that is only for later. So keep in mind, you close when people give you, or your prospects give you, buying signals, and all the rest, which is a lot of them, more than 95%, you basically explain, show, demonstrate educational problems and how to solve that. So that is a new flow of a buying journey.